What up, everybody? Down near the parking lots, as you can tell by the annoying cars behind me. Just checking the lens here. Looks pretty good. So I was just helping a friend do some tile. Hi, Wilson, if you're watching. And he lives kind of in the area, so I was up here. Now I'm just waiting on Greg, and we're gonna go do our usual. I don't have the Osmo right. I mean, I have it, but I'm not filming right now with it because it's windy, and my phone is not set up, the microphone, for wind. So this is the Canon SX60. Highly recommended camera for the price. You're not going to beat the zoom. It is absolutely insane. Megapixel could be a little bit higher. So this is funny. I can't really show exactly where we're at here, but let me just show you. Why do we see stuff like that? Why? You know what I mean? It's so bizarre. You know, it's broken, it's broke, it's obviously set there, and it's just so bizarre, man. I don't want to get too far from my truck though, because I've got it running, because it's also charging my phone. So there's a bone, it still has some flesh on it, so I can't be too old. But yeah, it's charging the phone so that if the wind does come down a bit, I can use the Osmo. And I probably can anyway. I'll set up a little thing for the mic. But yeah, I recommend that thing too, for sure. That Osmo is awesome. And then the other camera is the SX540. And for the price, even not for the price, just in general, it is an amazing camera. It is a phenomenal camera. The megapixel's higher, so the picture is better than even what you're seeing on this one here. But it has battery problems. And if it was my only camera, I would have rigged it already. You know, with some wires and the battery compartment, I would have rigged it to hold more batteries. You know, I would have just done some ghetto looking thing, but it would have worked. And maybe I still will do that because I do love that camera. Candlestick holder we've seen up here before. I'll walk down a bit. There are no other cars actually though here. This is the spot, guys, where we see bones all the time and different structures made and crazy things that are just, you know, right off the road. And the lights, all those weird lights we're getting. So a lot of people think they know my truck, despite Greg's been driving the past like year pretty much. Just I don't know why, it's just how it's happened. But my truck's here and it's running. It's got the familiar sound, so you know, maybe I don't need to holler like an idiot. Maybe they do know. Try to get that to focus on the flowers. You know what I need to learn is the manual focus. I don't know how well this camera actually does that. Push the macro button and see. That doesn't do anything because it's recording. Just get close. Come on, focus on this. Come on. Try the finger trick here. There we go. There we go. Look at that. beautiful, isn't it? Alright, I'm probably going to turn my truck off so I can walk and not be paranoid about it. So, I'll get back with you here in just a minute. What do you think, Kyle? This took a really, really long time to get here. What do you think? Pretty cool. Are you gonna chew on it? Are you gonna open it for me? Oh, you're just gonna do that, and then that, and a little bit of that? Yeah? Oh, and then that. Yeah, this is a knife, or is it your knife? Happy rock hounding. How freaking cool is that? Freaking cool is that? Happy rock hounding. Awesome. Yeti. Cool, man. Okay, this camera's on. So we just heard a grunt sound. I'm sure that doesn't come off as aggressive at all. That was me, by the way. Huh?
Like my body reacted to that.
Yeah.
It wasn't just in my head.
I was already feeling uneasy.
I mean, as much as we kind of hate to admit that on YouTube.
Heard that. Oh, yeah, by the way, I thought it was a good time to mention this. This guy here went missing. Mark Para shared this with me just yesterday, a couple days ago. And this was the Devil's Head area, and he was rock hounding. Now, the Devil's Head area is this area. I mean, you know, I could walk to where this guy went missing. This was posted, looks like February 29th of this year, so I don't know if that's when this happened or not, but I mean, if so, we were here that day. If not, then, you know, the day before or the day after. I mean, this is kind of a good wake-up call to what we're dealing with here, you know? Really. Yeah. Just don't know what that was.
Stay on that one.
Yeah, I'll give it to you while I'm packing up this tarp. It's rolling. Battery should be pretty good. I've got 5 more anyway in my pocket.
Of course, I start zooming in, battery starts flashing.
Since I have more marbles, I'm just going to leave some up here. Because this is all about experimenting anyway, you know? This is the spot they took the marbles from the very first time. So why not?
I agree. I mean, even when you think you're getting consistency, that changes too. So yeah, you have to constantly kind of change how you're approaching things. Makes perfect sense. Can't be insane. Keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results.
Right.
Or, sorry, I think it's actually crazy, not insane. Anyway, 6 1, half a dozen of another. Meanwhile, Dustin's trying to tell him we want to fight. I shouldn't laugh. That's not a fair fight.
Yeah, I don't even have my gun.
Oh, awesome. So,
I was at Wilson's.
So I didn't bring mine or worry about it because I figured you would have yours, so I didn't want to take the time to go back home to grab this stuff for here. And that was a bad assumption on my part. I was like, oh, he'll have his and we should be okay.
You're fine, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
You're like, I'll take that.
I'm like, my knife isn't really gonna do a whole lot. Please take this as a souvenir and leave.
Yeah. I don't have all the extra ammo though. I don't really think that's necessary anymore, so you know, I used to have like 68 rounds on me, 3 different clips. That was my phone. Shut that up.
That's kind of interesting though. The two sounds came from this direction where I'm pointing, right? The bluff charge was just below here. I really think, and then the deer leg that we found was down that way. I mean, that seems to be a well-traveled location,
we'll walk down there.
Direction.
And we have a new tree break there, clear, like it could have been an hour ago. I mean, and we've got a cross on our dig site. That's so cool. It says I am here. It's so neat, man. I paid a lot for shipping too. It's so cool. I haven't even opened this yet and it's so cool already. Gotta be careful opening it. So they're aboriginal sticks, you know? Greg. See, Greg's name was something I don't want to break. So I think, that's for Greg then, huh? This is for me? Oh, cool. Look at these, man. It's like citrine. Beautiful polished rocks. Good packaging.
Wow.
Yeah, that is so cool. So I think they're like for knocking, you know, like knocking sticks, making a knocking sound. But they're Australian, like Aboriginal. This thing's not focusing.
That is so cool. Look at this.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Who is this guy?
But the sticks go together, so I think this is, whatever this is what's for Greg. Mm-hmm. And then one of the quartz rocks was moved.
Definitely took him a while.
I'm gonna go tinkle.
Okay, so this is the other thing I was gonna suggest for this go around for the next segment. Sorry, there was a freaking hole I just stepped in. Where we experiment with the hole, just going stealth and not saying much and just walking and filming.
Experiment with what?
Sorry, hopefully I didn't just get you. With going stealth, right? Just kind of keeping quiet, just filming. You know, try to give both sides of what seems to be a big debate.
The wind is gonna destroy that anyway, because I mean, now if there's wind, you can't hear a damn thing anyway. You might as well talk to entertain the audience. But
well, and that's I think what people have a hard time getting. But at the same time, I think it, you know, they just want to see the scenery. As boring as I think that would be, there are people that actually would get enjoyment out of just literally filming and showing scenery, and that's it.
all right, well, let's go walk and not talk then, hey?
And just for a couple minutes of the, we'll call it segment. No talk segment. No talking.
You wanna go to the teepee we made?
Simon says starting. What?
The teepee we made?
Oh, way down that way?
Is that where you want to go?
Mm-hmm.
Where the deer leg was?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking just, you know, straight down from here and check out a little bit to the right, and then
Okay.
we can certainly walk that way.
Stealth mode starting now.
Simon says. FYI, this is a lot harder with one hand.
showed the apple and orange. They left in marbles, right?
As you were setting it down, yeah.
Okay, good. In case anything changes. It's actually too orange. See that? Could be a big footstep. In here too. I mean, sometimes you have to talk. Look this too.
Yeah, like something like this. Yeah, well, here, make up your own conclusions. No, we're trying to show for example what we're looking at, so you know.
I have the same feeling that we had at nighttime.
Oh, don't say that.
That uneasy, like, just, I don't know.
For anybody that's seen or has seen or saw that video, you'll know kind of what we're talking about. It's one night that will be, as long as I can remember things, will always be remembered. That feeling is taken.
I can show this. Because nobody actually sees this. So you just turn it on, and then you turn on the app. And then put it the way you want it. And record. And then this can move around. And then this can zoom in. Alright, so I got that going now. And then this can move around. And then this can zoom in. Alright, so I got that going now. Look at this little pile. I don't want to say like we're back in business, but there's a lot of stuff going on. say like we're back in business, but there's a lot of stuff going on. Oh, that was our kids. But look at that. I don't see any shoe marks, like a shoe indentation. You know? But it's a skinny foot, so it's kind of weird. That's weird. It's pointed. film from the ground, but it's not wanting to do that. No. Okay. I'm gonna reserve some of the battery on this. Just want to go back onto the camera.